There's a few touch-ups here and there.
It's safe to say Donovan Ramsey
My sanctuary.
loves movies.
Fortress of Solitude, this is mine, yeah.
He couldn't wait to put the finishing touches on his new basement theater.
That still has to be hooked up.
It's been 3 months since his old theater was ruined.
Came through this window, and that window, and the window in the bedroom.
Ramsey's home was one of dozens in Draper flooded when heavy rainstorms hit in a way
Right down here.
he has never seen before.
Right down there, came streaming down.
He thought it was just heavy rain
All 3 windows broke. Phew.
until his Wi-Fi stopped working and he went downstairs to check his router.
I was on this step, and then all of a sudden I kept on going up, and the water got up to this step.
It was hours before the water stopped flowing,
It was all the way up to here.
even less time before his insurance company told him he was on his own.
That same day, they emailed me denying my claim. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Ramsey doesn't live in a floodplain, so he didn't have flood insurance.
I'm thinking, how am I going to pay for all this?
It's something Utah's Division of Emergency Management heard a lot of this past spring.
Thinking about preparedness all the time.
With record amounts of snow and water Utah received.
But yeah, it was definitely a unusual spring.
It has left many people wondering, how can you prepare for something you didn't think you'd ever have to prepare for?
But flooding can happen any place. If it rains, it can flood is the saying that we use.
Even with sandbags, pumps, and a plan,
In this situation, preparedness does not necessarily mean prevention.
you can still have flooding.
I had a lady that had flood insurance, but her deductible was $25,000.
For Ramsey, $70,000 later,
There's a drain pipe underneath here.
his backyard now has drainage pipes, raised concrete around window wells,
It's going to be coated, and it's going to look nice.
and slope improvements.
Because now the way it's set up, everything is going to be rushing towards that way.
And his basement is almost to what it was the day before the flood.
It's back to livable.
One big horror movie he's happy is behind him.
You pray that it never happens again.